Hey everybody, it's Dizzy and happy new year. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about my favorite makeup products from 2014. And anything that's in this list is stuff that I wore a lot. It's stuff that I used the most. There were other things that I loved, but maybe they didn't get as much love. There's also not something in every category. I didn't find a mascara in 2014 that blew me away, so I'm not including one. So just getting started, I've got brushes for you guys. First and foremost, I've got 4 brushes. 3 are from Real Techniques and 1 is from e.l.f. The first one is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I have put my foundation on with this every day since I got it. It's tremendously amazing. Very affordable, very awesome. The other 2 Real Techniques ones are the Deluxe Crease Brush. I don't use it as a crease brush. It's pretty big for that. I use it for concealer right under the eye. It's amazing. And then last but not least is the Base Shadow Brush. It's amazing. I can use it flat to apply. I can use it to blend. It's a good shadow brush. And then finally the e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush. Look how tiny and angled this is. This fits right into my crease, right into that deep socket, and I can get amazing detail with it, but it's soft. It's a great brush. I got it at Target. It's dirt cheap. Speaking of eyes, the next thing I found this year that I'm in love with, I used to use the normal Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, but now that I've become more mature, my eyes don't like it as much, so I've been using the primer potion in the anti-aging formula, and wow. I don't get as much creasing, I don't get lines, it's just a beautiful product. Highly recommend. For eyeshadow this year, well, first of all, I bought a lot of Coastal Scents this year and I loved them. This is a big Coastal Scents palette. I have tons of these. I can give you guys more details about them in an upcoming video. But this is just an example of some of the colors. They're very expensive. If you get them on sale, they're like $1.99 or sometimes 99 cents. And while they are a little hit or miss, the ones that are good are amazing. And they are great everyday shadows for me. And then a palette that I've loved is the Balms Meet Matte Nude palette. I'm using it today. I love it. I think the colors are amazing. I think you get a huge amount of them. They're a great basic. What I do is I take these and then I mix some of these brighter, more colorful urban Coastal Scents shadows, like some of these like oranges and greens and stuff like that, with the Meet Matte Nude palette. And so I get basics, but I also can use that pop of color. And I don't mind my pop of color being a less expensive shadow because I'm not going to use it as much. But this I use almost every day. So worth the investment. And now that we're on the eye area, let's move on to eyeliners. I've got a couple recommendations for gel liners that worked for me. First of all, for a black, that's a drugstore price, the Essence Gel Liner in Midnight in Paris is a great black gel liner. I have really dug into this thing, as you can see. And I really like it. I think it stays on very well, and I think it has a nice formula. And then 2 that I love, that I've loved all year, but I don't like the black as much as the Essence Black, is the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner. And the 2 colors that I've really enjoyed are Dark Slate, which is like this taupey, dark, deep gray. And then the other one, and this surprised me, but it's so lovely, is the Navy. I'll show it to you, because it's very, very, very dark, like an inky navy. Almost black, but not. And so it's this great color for me if I want something a little softer than a black liner, which I would say most of the time in my life I do want something a little bit softer than black. And so the L'Oreal Infallible in the navy really does that for me. So just kind of cleaning off my hand. All right, more liners. My inner rim liner that I'm absolutely loving is my Rimmel Pencil in Nude. I wear this almost every day. The inner part of my eye. There it is. You can hardly even see it. It's just a nice neutral nude color that makes your eyes pop and look more open. And then my only liquid liner that I can even remotely handle, because I'm not a liquid liner expert, I am wearing this one today. I love it. It is amazing. It's the Kat Von D liner in Trooper. It's one of those little marker style ones. But I mean, I can get a pretty smooth little line. It's very black. It's exactly what I need. And it's lasted forever. I actually probably need to buy a new one just because I've had it for over a year and I'm not 100% sure how long eyeliner is supposed to stay around. So, but it's awesome and I highly recommend it. And then I've got Jordana Made to Last 12-hour liners. These are incredible. They stay in my waterline. They stay in my upper waterline. They smudge out and then set. They're just, So I've got the brown, which I use a lot. I probably use this the most. It's just a beautiful, deep brown. And then I've also got this fun purple. This is called Purple Fix. It's like the only purple liner I've ever liked because I usually find purple liners to be kind of crappy quality. But this one's not bad. And then finally their black is called Black Point. I've really worn this one a lot too. And I mean, look, it's very, very, very black. And it's really, really nice in the inner waterline for me. So, yay! And then finally, in the pencil-y sort of category, one of the other things that I've really enjoyed is a Milani product. This is the Brow and Eye Highlighter. It's a dual-sided pencil, and it's matte beige and high glow. So I'll show you the high glow. I pretty much never use this. This is like a sparkly kind of highlight, which I have used it occasionally, like right under the brow. But what I love is the matte side. So that's that. See, it's a very bright white highlight, but it's got a little bit of a yellow undertone, which is great for my skin. I use it to kind of draw a little highlight above my eyebrow, to clean up under my eyebrow, and it's just amazing. It's like an eraser. It just makes your brows so perfect. So let's move on to face products. I have two foundations I've loved this year. One is my Sonia Kashuk Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I've used this in a million videos. It's just a great SPF 15, very natural looking, light coverage, moisturizing foundation for me. And I use the color Linen. It's a perfect match. In the summer, if I darken it up with a little bit of bronzer, I can still wear it. It's a little tiny bit darker in the winter than I really need, but it blends into my neck. It's amazing. And then the other one is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and I use Classic Ivory. This is a great light to medium coverage foundation, SPF 20. It's a little bit more than the Sonia Kashuk gives me, but it's not a full-on makeup look. And I have it on today, and I really like how it looks on my skin. So, yay for that. Two concealers. One is my Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer. It's one of those little ones with, and this is an ivory, and it's one of those brightening ones with like the little brush. This is a brand new one because I just ran out, but I've gone through like 2 of these this year. And then this product I've gone through so much, I need to buy a new one, and it's my Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline Dark Circle Treatment, and it's the neutralizer. And my only problem with this, I like bought this 3 times, and I was like so mad because I kept going through it so fast. But then I just took the little sponge tip thingy off, and now it just dials up and I can use it, and it's my favorite concealer ever. So, hacked that. I just realized I forgot to do my brows, so I've got 2 brow products to show you guys. One is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn. It's a very warm brown. I really like it. I think it's a little too warm for my current hair color, but that's okay because I found a fix for that. But it stays in place, it's easy to use, everybody knows about this stuff. It's amazing. And then the other thing that I've been using that maybe not everybody knows about is the Sonia Kashuk Tinted Eyebrow Gel. It is this great, extremely neutral, like blondie taupe color. And what I do is I just layer that on top of the dip brow, and it gives me a slightly more neutral, warm brown. So that's exactly what I need. Got a couple blushes for you guys today. One is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. These are available again. They have this beautiful rose shape. They're a matte blush. And that's the color kind of blended out on me. And it's just this beautiful, like, mauvey pink color. It looks very natural and I really enjoy it. And then I've been using cream blushes a lot because I feel like they look younger and kind of brighter. And my favorite one is the NYX one in Glow. So there it is. It looks crazy bright, but on your cheek, it really does just get soft. But that's it, swatched heavy. And then there's it kind of blended down. So do you see how soft it ends up being? It's just beautiful and it gives you kind of a nice glow. It's really been nice in the winter when like I look a little dry and tired. It's been great for that. So that is blush. And then the last category is lipstick. And I'll show you a few lipsticks. These are ones I wore. I have a lot of lipstick and there's a lot that I wore besides these, but I wanted to narrow it down and show you guys the kind of ones I've worn the most. So the first were Revlon lip butters, and there's two colors that I really were my go-tos. One is Juicy Papaya. I wore this a lot in the spring and summer. And it's kind of a peachy coral that's very sheer. On me, it's almost like a My Lips but better. It's beautiful. And the other one I wore a lot is the Berry Smoothie, which is like a berry mauve kind of color. And that's Berry Smoothie. And it's funny because the other lipsticks I really have loved are Color Whispers, which are almost the same thing. And the two colors I loved in that are Pen Up Peach. And that's it. This one, right next to Juicy Papaya. And actually, let me clean my hand because there was like some brown left from that Giordano pencil. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it is. So see how very soft that is? This like color you almost don't even see on. It just makes my lips a little darker and shinier and I love it. I can put it on, no lip liner, no thinking about it, just perfect. And the other one is another Color Whisper and this is Made It Mauve. And yeah, amazing. Just a beautiful mauve color. Super easy to wear. But I think for most product lines this year, the thing was lip crayons. You know, everyone came out with a lip crayon. And some I loved and some I didn't. But the four that I wore the most, the four that I found the easiest to wear and that I reached for. There's two Revlon ones, and that is the Revlon Color Balm. And that's in Honey. I mean, look, I've worn this bad boy down. But that's Honey. It's just a great pinky neutral. And then my kind of wild one I wore pretty much all spring and summer, almost every day, was Unapologetic, which is one of the matte ones. And it is just this crazy pink coral. And I love this color. It was beautiful. And then the two newer ones that I found, but I'm still putting them in because I really enjoyed them, is, and I'm wearing this one today, is the L'Oreal Glossy Balm in Vintage Rose. So that's the Vintage Rose. Beautiful sheer color, very soft. And then the other color I like from the Glossy Balm is the Innocent Coral. Have you seen like a trend? Look, and that's that. Isn't that pretty? So this year, it seems like I wore berry and coral, and that pretty much covered my lipstick experiences. And I wore some reds and stuff, but as far as just I'm throwing on lipstick and leaving the house, those were the ones that I gravitated to. So let's see what 2015 brings. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment and subscribe and talk to me because I love to hear from you. Tell me what you loved in 2014. Tell me what you're looking forward to in 2015. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!